Avatar: The Way of Water is set over a decade after the Sky People's forceful exit from Pandora. Jake and Neytiri live a peaceful life and now have a family. Neteyam, the oldest son, Loak, the second son, and Tuk, their youngest daughter. They also have an adopted daughter named Kiri, who was mysteriously conceived from Grace's avatar with no known father. She has a uniquely strong connection to Eywa. The Sky People return to Pandora more aggressive than ever. Their arrival destroys the land and their military buildup is fast. Realizing that the RDA is targeting him and his family, Jake chooses to leave his clan and step down from his leadership position to go into hiding. This comes after the Sky People kidnap Spider, a boy left behind by humans who grew up with the Sully children and has become part of their family. Raised as a Na'vi, he's forced to become a translator for the RDA. This time around, the Sky People broadened the scope of their operation on Pandora. Not only are they looking for valuable resources, they're also interested in colonizing the planet. Those efforts are overseen by General Ardmore. To track down Jake Sully, the RDA creates a recom of Colonel Quaritch. A recom is a genetically engineered Na'vi body implanted with the memories of a fallen human being. A clone, basically. We also learned that Quaritch, in his human form, was Spider's father, adding a layer of complexity while he's held captive by his recom. The Sullys ask the Metkayina, a reef-dwelling Na'vi clan, for sanctuary. Initially reluctant, fearing that Jake will bring war to their otherwise peaceful part of Pandora, they agree to take the family in and teach them the way of water. But as forest Na'vi, the Sullys are at a biological disadvantage, with slimmer tails and lack of fins. The clan is led by Tonowari. His mate Ronal is their spiritual leader, and together they have two children, Sireya and Aonung. Max and Norm, who stayed behind after humans were sent back to Earth at the end of the previous movie, are still around, although they don't play a significant role in this one. As the Metkayina teach the Sullys the way of water, they learn about the many creatures living in the sea. This includes a population of Tulkun, giant whale-like animals gifted with superior intelligence. Tulkun are not just animals, they are highly intelligent, deeply social and spiritual beings. Organized in communities, they share a close bond with the Sea Na'vi. When Loa's life is saved by a Tulkun called Payakan, he forges a strong bond with the animal. This revelation later angers Tonowari because Payakan is a pariah. He was exiled from the Tulkun community for breaking their strict code of non-violence by leading a group of Na'vi and Tulkun to attack the Sky People and avenge the murder of his mother. He survived, but humans killed everyone else involved. He is blamed for their deaths by Tulkun and Na'vi alike. Like Payakan's mother, these giant creatures are under direct threat by humans who aggressively hunt them for Amrita. This substance is extracted from their brain after they're killed. It's the most valuable substance on Earth because it stops human aging. Conducting this operation is Mick Scoresby. Accompanying the hunters is Dr. Garvin, a marine biologist who's torn about the ethics of hunting Tulkun. When the Na'vi learn of the danger facing the Tulkun, they warn them of the threat. But because Payakan is exiled, the warning won't reach him, so Loa insists on going himself to warn his friend. Loak sets out with Sireya, Aonung, and his siblings, but their plan backfires when the Sky People intercept them, capturing Loak, Sierra, and Tuk, and taking them aboard a hunting vessel where Spider is also being held. Realizing their children are being used as bait by Quaritch, the clan launches an assault on the boat. The plan takes a turn when Payakan, the outcast Tulkun, attacks the boat, sending it into a slow sink, with Loa, Sireya, and Tuk still tied to the boat. The conflict turns into a massive battle. Fights ensue on the sinking boat, in surrounding waters, and in the air above. The tied children are freed by their oldest sibling, Neteyam, who is fatally wounded in the battle. As the ship continues to sink, some members of the family are trapped inside the flooding boat, forcing them to find their way out as water rises. It's a James Cameron movie after all. Kiri uses her connection to Eywa to fight back the humans. Jake and Quaritch confront each other. In the aftermath of the fight, Jake leaves Quaritch to drown, but Spider chooses to secretly save him before returning to the Sully family, a decision he might regret in the next movie. Back at the village, the whole clan mourns the loss of Neteyam, showing their support of the Sullys as one of them. Thanks for watching, click here for the next video.